Hey guys, welcome to the inside of Stonebroken's HQ. We've been here for over 3.5 years and we thought it's about time that we gave you the grand tour. You've probably seen this in pictures a lot, but we've never actually done a video, so we thought we'd take you around and just talk about where we spend 90% of our time when we're not on the road. Like I said, it's been over 3 years, so there's a lot of catching up to do. First of all, as you can see, it looks like a rehearsal room, but when we first got here, it was not. It was just a blank canvas. It was bricks, and we had to build. We enlisted the help of a guy called Dave. He came in and he helped us. We acoustically treated it. We put plasterboards up. We insulated the ceiling, and then we ended up by putting some carpet on the walls just to deaden the whole sound. And that's a brief history of how we got here. We did it over 3.5 years, and we've still got some work to do in here, which we'll be doing over this next period. But let's talk you through and show you exactly what we've got going on. So we'll start off over here. Whilst we're not on the road, we obviously keep all of our guitars and all our instruments here. A lot of these are actually empty cases at the moment, but these are for all of our guitars. And we've also got a couple of cases that we used to use to put our guitars into. You'll see we've got a little mixer here. This is where we rehearse. We put the vocals through there and anything else that we need to come through the speakers whilst we're rehearsing. And then we go over to these Scott Dixon cases. We can put 3 guitars in each of them, and they're effectively flight cases for guitars. The beauty of them is that you can take the fronts off and just put them on stage and they'll hold your guitars for you. We use them at every show that we play, and they're just super easy to put on an airplane. And when you're carrying them through, instead of holding 6 guitar cases, we've just got 2, which carries everything that we need. And that takes us on to touring stuff. This is where all of this junk comes in.
Yeah, a lot of bulky stuff. So we've got, like, obviously the Keno, got a lot of massive hardware cases. So we got down the bottom we got the keyboard case, we got the lights cases, we got our stage risers, more bulky stuff. We got Richie's golf kit for some reason. We like to take on the road, but we never find a golf course, so yeah. Also, we've got our stage racks, so we've got our amps and our in-ear monitors. We've also got an all-in-time canvas made for us many years ago by our old manager. We'll also do another video on these rack units, just so they can see what goes into our live shows. So yeah, now I'll take on to Robin for you.
This is the best corner of the room by far, purely just for the fact it's got a drum kit in the corner. But this is where I live for rehearsals, practicing. It's got my Natal touring kit, it's got my practice pad, when we're on the road, especially on the road. Backstage I can just warm up and do my thing. Got my laptop over there that runs the click for when we're playing live, and especially for when I'm practicing as well. Got my little animal, which is actually, if I squeeze around, it's actually authentic. So it's a good job we haven't lost him anywhere on the road. He came to America with us, and everyone loved him. Everyone comments on him, and so yeah, he's going to be part of the band forever, I think. And I mean, look at the size of them drumsticks that he's currently on.
Yeah, but it's not about the size, or is it, Rob?
Well,
That's what you do with them. That's what you always tell me. Anyway, so this next section of the room, it doesn't look like much at the moment. Usually this is where me and Key are for rehearsals, so we kind of put ourselves into a circle Chris, Robin, Kieran, and I'll kind of be where you are right now. But for the past couple of months, right here is where we built a vocal booth, because probably around 80% of this next record was filmed right here at this lockup. Like I said, we built a big structure here, which was a vocal booth. But also, just before we did that, the live streams that we did on YouTube and on Twitch, they all happened in this room. So we've kind of used this for a bit of everything. It's been a broadcast center where we've done all of our live streams. Where Robin's drum kit is, that's where me and Robin did the performance. And then right here, we built a table and we had all the other laptops linked together when we got the guys in on Skype. It's the rehearsal room, and now it's also the recording studio. So it's definitely worth its weight in gold having this sort of thing. And that's what we wanted. We had rooms before that we used to just rehearse in, but we wanted something that we could run the band from and record and do basically whatever we want in here. So this section, although it doesn't seem like a lot's gone down right here. And as we move over to this side of the room, a lot's happened over here.
Now this is a sophisticated storage facility that we have going on here. So what we do, when we find something we can't find a home for, we just kind of throw it over here. Now, but this is this is kind of the stuff that we don't really use that much, or we're planning on selling on, or refurbishing. So we've got our old PA system, our old Faithful right here. We're thinking probably selling that in the future. We've got old wall pedals. I mean, look at the dust on that. Oh. I mean, it's not really broken. It does work. If anyone's going to buy this in future, it does work. So yeah, this is it's basically what it says on the tin. It's a storage area. Yeah, we've got like vinyls, merch, old merch, our old cases for our Kempers, radiators. It's all here. It's all here. This is the kind of junk corner. Do we call it that? But yeah, so I guess that's enough for this room. Let's move on to the next one. So, we'll start off in this section. This is kind of again another storage area, but this is the storage area for our little office space here. So yeah, we've got collections of like CDs that we've kind of collected over the years, vinyls, again more vinyls. I can't get that back in. So we're known as kind of a band that doesn't really drink that much, and the proof is in the pudding. Check out the dust on that. On some Jim Beam, I mean, that is just proof how much we don't drink. I mean, all these bottles are full. I think that is kind of the collection of probably 5 years' work of drinking that bottle. So yeah, we don't drink. So we've just collected all these bottles of Jack Daniels and Jim Beam that are probably never going to get drunk. We've got awards. We've got another award here that we couldn't really put on with them guys because it struggles to stand up on its own. But so it lives here. We've got a collection of mugs. I mean, we probably have too many mugs. There's 4 of us in the band. We have more than 4 mugs. So, you know, we like collecting mugs, I guess. And what do we have? Oh, and this is probably one of the best things we have. Cards Against Humanity. Who doesn't love a Cards Against Humanity game? I mean, this is the absurd box as well, so you know it's going to get a bit kind of hardcore when you get to that bit. Oh, this is interesting. Normally, I want to be able to show you guys what's in this drawer, and it's no exception. You're still not allowed to see what's in this drawer. So that's the storage area. I'm going to hand over to Rob in her little area right there.
So this is where you'll probably find me most of the time, day to day. This is where we run the band from, get back to emails, accounts, you know, all the boring stuff. But yeah, this is where we basically run the band from. This is our office. I've got a nice little drum light there from one of our fans, Maria. It's just nice to have, you know, that as a little momentum from fans. We have, well, I put all my passes on the wall. I've got Denlab poster, Fozzy, signed stuff, kind of a memorabilia wall, and also the very first drum skin that we had as a band, which is quite cool. And right beside me is PlayStation 4, which is absolutely amazing because we work hard, so you got to play hard here. But yeah, this is my little station. This is where we run the band from, and I spend most of my time.
Then, this is where the magic happens, really. This is the culmination of years of collecting studio gear. Ever since I was in college, I had a lot of audio equipment, and this is where I've got to so far. This is basically where we record all of our demos, videos get edited, artwork gets done. It's basically the creative suite of Stonebroken, and it's had a lot of upgrades over the years. I've now got this nice monitor up there. I've got the dual screen thing going on. But when we were recording the next record, Dan commandeered this, and this was actually his desk for a couple of months. And like we said in the other room, we have recorded 80 to 90% of the next record right here in our studio / HQ, and it's great. I mean, it's a comfortable space. Like I said, we've been here for over 3 years, and we literally spend every day in here working and trying to create the next thing that we're going to be doing, and trying to keep the content coming for you guys, really. And we get to have fun along the way as well. Like Robin says, she's got a PlayStation. I've also got my PlayStation as well. So this is where a lot of fun stuff happens. The creative juices get flowing, and we shoot people on COD a lot. Also on this wall, you'll see we've got some more memorabilia that we've collected over the years. We've got another one of Robin's drum skins right here. This was a photo taken from our first ever tour of Europe, and that was with Glenn Hughes. That's probably it for this corner. Like I say, I pretty much live here. You've probably seen videos being taken from this point of view. It's got the Jack Daniels up. We're going to change that because that was from my old bedroom, and that was when I used to drink. But we're going to change that to something a bit cooler. I used to collect a lot of Jack Daniels stuff, as Chris showed you earlier. So watch this space. You'll keep seeing these videos and seeing all the developments. We've got 2 rooms left, and I think Kieran should show you the next room because it's where his vital instruments are. And I'm not talking about basses. What am I talking about, Key?
Well, what studio would not be complete without its very own kitchen? So we've got everything that you need, pretty much, to survive when you're spending long days here. So obviously we've got a kettle. I'm not going to talk about that. Not my brand. Got a microwave, got a fridge, got a freezer, pots, pans, the bin, running water, which is also very important. Cooking stuff, plates, and behind me is the VIP area, which you don't want to see, especially when 4 people spend a lot of time here. Gets a bit messy. But on that note, thank you so much for checking out this video. Hope you've enjoyed it and you can see everything behind the scenes, what we do. yeah, take care.
Look, guy. Key in his natural habitat, making tea.
With the wrong bloody tea bags.
It's not that bad though, is it, Key?
It's not